Hey folks, welcome back once again to Harley Day Rider, your good old friend HDR, out here at Raccoon State Park. We've been out here many times together. This is interesting. If you can see this, look at this dock. It should be up here so I could walk. I went out here to walk. I'm like, holy hell, I would have fell right in the water. And if you can see the bobbers up there, if the camera's picking that up. You know, people stand on that dock and try to cast. I noticed more of them in this tree too. I don't know if you can see those or not. Right there. There's more bobbers in that tree. But yeah, I just got off work and believe it or not, I rode into work this morning. The weatherman said it was 30, I think he said it was 35 degrees when I rode to work this morning. But going 50 miles an hour with the wind chill factor, and my commute's about 35 minutes, let's say. So it was a little nippy, to say the best. But it's supposed to be 62 today, and it's really nice right now. It's beautiful. You can kind of see the sun shining over there. Not much sun shining over there. But it's a warm day now. I got my sweatshirt on, my leather coat, and you know, we're going with that. But yeah, that over in there, if you can see that area, that's called the spillway. So the water comes across the lake, goes down the spillway, and I don't know where it goes from there. There's actually two people out there fishing, so you know, it's a pretty nice day. And today is, what is today? Today's November the 28th, 2017. You know, most of my motovlogs, you guys know from seeing and watching me for so long that I don't normally date these things. And there's a reason motovloggers don't do that, because we don't know when we'll post this. Alright, so I just told you it's November 28th, 2017. Well, I don't want to post this on the 30th, so I'm sure I'll go home, put this on the computer, have a look at it, do some editing, and clean it up a little bit. They got this back road open down here too. I don't know why, but it's almost like an invitation to go up it, but I'm not, because I don't know if there's any turnarounds up there. Alright. I just wanted to start the vlog off something a little different. Let's get on the bike here and we'll head out of here. How's it getting to be already? Okay. Alright. Okie dokie. Excuse me. Ugh. Alright. Take our normal trip around the lake. Yeah, beautiful day though, man. I tell you what, like I said, riding to work this morning was a little nippy. I actually did wear my winter gloves today. They're not the best, but they were better than these things, you know, with the holes in them. So I wore those winter gloves with those liners I bought. I did have the booties on today, and booties makes it sound like I was in a nursing home or something, but anyway, but I did have the I guess the outer or under socks, they're called. I call them booties. They look like booties. Had those on, had the whole outfit on today. You can imagine. I had the pants on. Actually, I put the pants on now just because I got dress pants on. It just makes it a little nicer to ride home. But so I have the pants on. I had the shirt on, the freeze out gear shirt, and then I had the hood on. So, and I needed every part of that this morning. Every part. Wasn't bad. The top of my legs got a little bit chilly. That was about it. I mean, my right hand a little bit. Not my, I think these guys are doing some photography work. Yeah, it looks like they might be carrying around mono poles, or they were hiking, one or the other. But yeah, so I mean, I did it. You know, it's one of those things It's one of those things on your list, you're like, it's going to be 60 degrees. I'm usually too tired by the time I get home to get the motorcycle out. It gets dark at 4:30, you know, so if you get off work at 3:30, by the time you get home, it's 4. By the time you get dressed to get on the bike, it's 4:30. It's already getting dark. So, thing about that whole thing, you know, then you're really just tired, man. You know, the kind of work I do, the computer work I do every day makes me extremely tired. I think it's a cross between, I think, the brain work, you know, the mind firing all day, and the computer screens. I think that also makes you very, very tired. Anybody that looks at computer screens all day can probably vouch for that. It does make you really, really tired. So I usually go home and take a hour snooze, half hour. I've been trying to keep it to a half hour. I've been pretty happy with that. And I haven't been doing too much more than a half hour snooze. But that hour just seems like I'm wasting time. I got a video that I got to produce tonight. So, you know, talking to you guys. Hey, did I tell you, by the way, did I tell you that it was starting deer season? See these cars out here? So part of this is, I think, the game lands. With the lake here, I think all this is game land. So I think there could be people up in there hunting right now. Hopefully they got enough common sense not to be shooting down across this road. Because, you know what? I used to tell them in the Army, you know, we were being basic training and we were running and running and running and running. And anybody that's been in the military knows basic training, you're going to run and run and run and run. Well, the more we ran, the more I kind of thought about it. So I had to, you know, think about this. And once we got over our basic training, oh, excuse me. Once we got over our basic training, got into our AIT, or Advanced Individual Training, I had to ask one of the drill sergeants one day. I said, look, I said, why do we run so much? I said, we're not going to be able to outrun a bullet. And even on this motorcycle, I'm not going to be able to outrun a bullet. There's no way. So, I don't think I have to. There's people fishing there too. Yeah, that's a nice day. I guess if I had the day off and I had my fishing license and I had a fishing pole, I guess maybe I would be all down by the lake fishing. I don't know. I don't know. I used to fish a lot. I told you folks, with my old man, we used to fish all the time. And he loved fishing, man. Him and my uncle, his brother, wow, they fished constantly. I remember one Easter? Yeah, one Easter. I wasn't even allowed to open my Easter, you know, look for my Easter basket when I was a young kid, because I went fishing with my dad. And then my mother was mad because she said, you know, be home by dinner for, you know, 1 o'clock or whatever it was. And nah, the fish were biting. My dad wasn't coming home. My mother should have known that. They were married a long time. So we'd have cheese and mustard sandwiches. That's what he would take fishing. Cheese with yellow mustard. American cheese and yellow mustard on white bread. That's the worst sandwich in the world. It's funny because my old man, there's another bike in front of us. My old man would make those sandwiches knowing that I wasn't eating them. Now, he would bring Slim Jims and he would bring Vienna sausages. If you ever ate the little Vienna sausages, you know, the little wieners in a can, pretty good stuff. Well, it was back then. And Slim Jims, I ate a lot of Slim Jims when I was fishing with the old man. But yeah, them cheese and mustard sandwiches. You know, I loved my dad. Oh, loved him to death. But he knew how to make sure a kid wasn't going to eat his food. That's for sure. Yeah, so there's people out there fishing. That's good. Being November 28th, and you're fishing and water's not froze over, that's pretty cool. So how's everybody doing? Hope everybody had I think we talked. Have we talked since Thanksgiving? I think we have. Yeah, we were out the other day. It's been beautiful. I mean, I can't pass up these days to ride. You know, when you're riding November 28th in southwestern Pennsylvania, buddy, you're doing something. You know, the weatherman has been, Mother Nature has been extremely nice to us. And I've been very, very pleased to be able to go out and get some rips on the bike. It's good times. Alright, well, I don't have any great topics for you today, so that was about it. Let me know what you remember, or what you know about your dad, or what kind of relationship you guys have, maybe. You know, or anybody. Maybe you had a fun relationship with your mom, or you know, it's just different thing to think about. I'm gonna enjoy this ride and motivate, because like I said, it gets dark at 4:30, man, and not that I care. I don't mind riding in the dark. So that's why I got headlights on the motorcycle. You know, and if you can't see, then I turn the high beams on. But I ride with a lot of people like, I won't ride in the dark. No, then why'd you buy a motorcycle with headlights? You could have saved the money and bought a dirt bike with no headlights. But my opinion, motorcycles are made for riding, folks. Ride them all day, all night, in the morning, in the cold, you know, whatever. Just not the snow. And we talked about that. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for riding along with me as always. Remember, ride your own ride. Be safe out there. Take care of yourself. And let me hear anything about today's discussion, and I will talk to you next time. Take care, my friends. Harley Day Rider is going to be down and out in southwestern Pennsylvania. Bye-bye for now, everybody.